Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Friday, September 11, 2015, around 4:12 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. Mixing sun and clouds today. It rained this morning, but we needed the rain. Cooled us off a lot, and it's going to be a nice weekend, hopefully. Some news to report. The New York Football Giants have re-signed quarterback Eli Manning to a 4-year contract extension with $84 million. 60 of it is guaranteed, and Cincinnati Bengals have re-signed wide receiver A.J. Green to a 4-year contract extension worth $60 million. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about the new NBA playoff seeding format. A couple of days ago, the NBA owners unanimously approved a new playoff format for the Eastern and Western Conference. The new playoff format is going to be as follows. The top 8 teams with records will be seeded 1 through 8. Before, if a division winner got an automatic top 4 seed in the conference, and now if they win the division and if they don't have a record like in the top 4, they won't be seeded in the top 4 and stuff like that. Say if a division winner gets like the 7th best record, they will be seeded number 7th and stuff like that. The NBA owners are doing this because last year in the Western Conference, the Portland Trail Blazers had the 6th best record in the conference, in the Western Conference, but due to them winning the Northwest Division, they got a 4 seed because of winning the division and stuff, and San Antonio Spurs got the 6th seed because if it was a new playoff formatting, the Spurs would have gotten the 5 seed, Memphis Grizzlies would have gotten the 4 seed, and the Portland Trail Blazers would have gotten the 6th seed and stuff. So it would have been like the Clippers against the Trailblazers in the first round, and the Grizzlies against the Spurs. Would have been very interesting and stuff like that. And this format is being done so you would not to avoid playoff matches in the first round for like 2 super teams like the Clippers and against the Spurs, or say if the Warriors faced off against Rockets and stuff. They're trying to avoid big time first round big teams with like who could go deep in the playoffs to avoid in the first round and stuff like that. And it's the same thing that's going to happen in the Eastern Conference as well. Both conferences will have this playoff formatting for seeded 1 through 8. What do I think about this playoff seeding? I think it's pretty good and stuff like that. If you win your division, you're not guaranteed to get a top 4 seed at all. And they also said that even if a division winner in this playoff seeding might not be guaranteed to make the playoffs and stuff, but the chances of that happening is less than 5%, because the top 8 teams in each conference, you're going to have at least one team from each of the 3 divisions of the Eastern and Western Conference going to make the playoffs and stuff. There could be some years where a division is very, very weak and stuff, and sometimes it could be a division that's very strong and has all 5 teams go into the playoffs. You've seen that last year with the Southwestern Division and stuff, and it could happen again this year and stuff like that. So this playoff seeding, in my opinion, for like having the 8 best records in each conference seeded at 1 through 8 with the 8 best records in the Eastern and Western Conference, I think it's pretty good in my humble opinion, and it's going to work in my opinion. And that's about it on that. I will be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the Russian rocket Pavel Bure. Keep calm, and I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblatt of Fox 35 Rocks, Elizabeth Hutt of Local 6 Rocks, and Amy Swansea of Wish 2 Rocks. And in the words of Dickie Ackroyd, Unit Director of the Boys and Girls Club, Greater Billerica, the more the merrier. Bye.